Hey guys, here with another, I guess, setup for success video. Just using the same character as I was last video to kind of further on this. So today we're going to talk about how to set up your characters monetarily for a lot of money. We're right outside the Druid Grove. Zakrug here, we've already looted him last video there. He's going to drop these Gloves of Power that increase your sleight of hand by 1. Those are super important for what we're going to be doing. What we're going to be doing is pickpocketing Volo. If you guys know who Volo is, he's a bard that you can either meet in the Emerald Grove and you can talk to him and he'll tell you he's going to the Goblin Camp, or you can just go to the Goblin Camp and he'll already be there. If you do find him, he should be standing on a little podium, and you can use option number 2 and that will send him to jail. This skeleton here that we already looted last video as well will drop the silver pendant, which will be giving us guidance. So guidance, whenever we're doing any ability checks, it'll give us an extra d4 to those ability checks. This does work with sleight of hand. So if we're about to pickpocket someone and we guidance ourselves first, we get that extra d4 roll towards our pickpocket. So the other thing we're going to do now, since we got those 2 items, that's up here on the map and right in front of the Emerald Grove, now we're going to go to Blighted Village. Because we haven't spoken to Nettie on this character, Raphael will not appear outside the Blighted Village here, but we are going to be crossing the bridge. Now, crossing the bridge can be a little dangerous because if you don't take the path that I'm showing you, you can run into gnolls, and gnolls are fairly hard, especially when our character's only level 3, and most of our party isn't even leveled up at all. So what we're going to do, we're going to walk over to this bridge here. We're going to jump over. With 8 strength, it's a little annoying to jump over. You can still make the jump. It's just annoying to find the footing for yourself. So it is a lot easier to do with like 10 strength and stuff. Sometimes your AIs will bug on the jump portions of pretty much any map. The AIs aren't the best with jumping. But anyways, so as you can see, we're going to take that, I guess, almost a ladder down. I don't remember what it's called, crevice. We're going to take that down. We're going to come down this pathway. This skeleton here hiding in a bush, very hard to see. He's the 3rd skeleton on the way. He'll have a smuggler's ring, and in the smuggler's ring you'll notice it gives me +2 to stealth and +2 to sleight of hand. So you'll also notice that it has -1 charisma, and obviously that's really bad. So what we'll do is we'll put the ring on our bar. Make sure your bar is... Actually, I guess you can put it on while it's locked. So now whenever I click this on the bar, it'll equip the ring. Whenever I'm about to do dialogue, I can unequip the ring. Because obviously the 1 charisma could hurt you in dialogue. For me, it won't do anything because I guess the -1 brings me to 16, and it only matters in intervals of 2. I'm just unlocking the teleport here. You guys don't have to do this, but eventually you're going to want the teleport anyways. So now we have the Risen Road teleport. But the last thing we need is actually Volo himself. So we're going to go to the Goblin Camp where we went last playthrough there. And I believe we already talked to Volo in the middle. Yes, we did. Okay. So after you've already sent Volo into the building, you come through these heavy oak doors over here. Come straight down the Shattered Sanctum. I will also show an extra item if you have the deluxe edition, but not everyone has the deluxe edition, so this really the added item will only help the ones with deluxe edition. So you come into this room over here, and you're going to meet Gribbo. I always close the door. You don't have to do this. If you fail the roll, you don't
Something
immediately start a fight. I clicked the wrong character.
It's just something I...
Yeah. So you talk to
Don't
Gribbo,
go
that
bothering
archer's
my
about to come
pigeon.
into the room.
Pig, what's it to ya?
So we
Come
say
on,
we hate to
Glove.
see him in a
If you
cage.
feel nothing
Now
in
you can
response,
check which roll
your
you
elected
have the
power
highest
is
bonus
beyond
to.
reach until you
Deception we have the highest bonus to, so we're gonna go Deception. We can go Guidance, and we can go Friends, and all of these are cantrips. We don't care if she's mad at us later because we're not gonna be around. So now we're gonna open the cage. You can open it while she's in the room. She doesn't care. Tell him he owes you, and tell him to go to your camp. Cool. So now that that's all done, also notable, if you've already long rested, you will have the option of the wisdom check for Illithid power. You can also use that. That is only a D roll 2, so you only fail it on a nat 1. So that one's really good. This added item, if you don't have the deluxe edition, you don't have to do this part that I'm about to show right now. This only affects the deluxe edition. Well, if you have disguise self, it will help you, but the deluxe edition has the shapeshifter's mask, so they always have disguise self.
You led them straight to
With this, if you just say anything on the first dialogue and then stand back and watch, Shadowheart will always approve. So if you want bonus points with Shadowheart, that's the way to do it.
Let's try to avoid
You don't need to do any rolls for that or anything like that. So, assuming I had, I do have the Shapeshifter's Mask, but assuming I went to my base and I put it on, you'll notice that there's these 3 oxes here, and one of them is a strange ox, and it has 15 health. This strange ox, if we come over here, we're just gonna kill the strange ox. So we want to kill this strange ox specifically because it has a mask we want. You'll want to kill it from a distance. It does explode, doing a ton of acid damage. You'll see that it did 52 to the other ox there. If you kill it within melee range, you're likely losing whoever is in melee range of that character. Just be aware. You're not stealing or anything. You can loot the ox in front of everyone. The ox will carry a shapeshifter's boon ring. While shapeshifting or disguising yourself, gain an extra d4 to all checks. So now we're gonna go to camp.
Don't waste a step.
And
Open up.
I'll show both with the ring and without. Or with the helmet and without, sorry. So if I put on the helmet and I disguise myself as anything, this could be, oh, I guess that would be a drow anyways. I'll disguise myself as a dragonborn. And now I put on the shapeshifter's boon ring. I get an extra d4 to all of my pickpocketing checks. But I'm going to treat this as we're not deluxe edition just because not everyone is. So I'm going to cancel the disguise self. And we're just going to do this the regular way. So make sure we have our 3 items, our gloves of power, our silver pendant, and our smuggler's ring. We're going to come over here. We're going to talk to Volo. He's got a lot of dialogue. Get through it as fast as you can. Even if you say never mind, it won't end the dialogue. You have to say you don't want him poking around your head. He'll give you an item. If you want, you can feed that item to Gale. I know Gale's been hungry for the last 2 videos, so you know we'll give him an item just to quell his.
It's imperative. As luck would have it, you're already
So the item that unless you're a bard, this won't help you. The item that Volo gives us. So there we go.
Sincerely though.
Okay. So now there's a few things we want to do. We want to guidance ourselves first. We're going to go behind him. We're going to go into turn-based mode. And obviously he has 256 gold here. We're going to see if we can steal it. We have about 50% chance, I think. Just over. We failed it. Okay, that's fine. So he's going to run away. And that's completely okay. Volo is endlessly stuck in your camp, which is incredibly unfortunate for him. And so as soon as he comes back, you can pickpocket him again. You can crouch and pickpocket him again. One of the things that is notable, though, is other characters can get mad at you for pickpocketing Volo. So if you are an Oathbreaker Paladin and you have the level 12 Oathbreaker Paladin and he sees you pickpocketing Volo, he'll try to fight you. And obviously you don't want to fight a level 12 Oathbreaker Paladin, especially when you're level 3 and in your camp, of all things. So we stole the 256 gold. Here's another cool thing that you can do with all vendors. This isn't just for Volo. So we're going to grab Shadowheart here. You'll notice she wasn't leveled up at all. We're going to level her to level 2 now. What this does is it resets all vendors in the entire world. So we don't really need any spells on her or anything. We're just gonna level her up there. See how it says level 3 here? We're gonna hit escape. We're gonna get out of that. We don't need her level 3 right now.
No, never mind.
So Volo realized his pocket is a little loose on change, so he just ran away for a second. We just gotta wait here for another second. We don't have to wait too long. You'll notice your chance of pickpocketing is still fairly high even without these two items. It is higher with the shapeshift, but it's not absolutely required. So now we can try to steal it again. We failed it. All right. Let's say we succeeded that one. Let's grab Shadowheart again. One of the cool things about clerics hitting level 3, they unlock their level 2 spells. This is super important because now we get this spell right here, Enhance Ability. And that's going to give us advantage on all of our checks regarding a certain skill. For the skill we're going to pick for this, it's going to be Dexterity, so it's going to be called Cat's Grace. And Cat's Grace giving us advantage on all our rolls will basically mean we roll 2 dice and we use the higher dice for our roll. So we would roll 2 d20s. And so now it's a lot easier to land this pickpocket. So it rolls twice. So even though I only had a 40% chance there, it does roll 2 rolls. So it's not quite a 40%. I haven't done the exact math on what that would be, but it's rolling it twice. So this I have almost, you would say probably a 70%, maybe not quite 75, but it's rolling it twice. So it's incredibly unlikely that I'll fail this. And now you can start pickpocketing all of these. Apparently I failed that one twice. That's fine. And again, if we want him to get more money, we would just have to level up Lae'zel and Gale. So this is how you can start making quite a bit of gold for your characters, and you can start buying all of your items and setting yourself up for success in honor mode. If you guys have any questions or concerns or anything like that, please just let me know in the comments. If you could like and subscribe, that would be really cool too. Thank you. If you guys have any more ideas, just let me know. Thank you.